everybody, and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Bruce. You're watching my channel of Facilitated Light, Well-Being, and Living Your Most Authentic True Life. We use tarot to read the energy that's going on for the collective. I read collective energy. Our channel is designed to find you when you need it. So if you're seeing this message, whether it's just recorded or it comes to you in months later, there is something in here for you. So listen, see if it's something that could pertain to your life. It is either you or someone directly connected to you. Use your judgment and discernment. Some messages are for you, some are not. So today we're going to check in for the collective and just see if there's a message or something that needs to come out for everybody. I didn't know what to actually ask. I just kind of letting them tell me what's going on. We'll pull some cards, and then we're going to do a bunch of different little cards to see if there's like a common theme, like we've done this before. Full moon just happened a few days back. I had to take a couple days because I've been working. My boss is away, so I apologize for not being on. Once everything settles down, we'll probably be on every day to kind of bring some different messages. Hierophant in the reverse just popped out. That's doing things your own way, not the way that everybody tells you you're supposed to do. So we'll see if something plays on that. If you'd like to subscribe, you're welcome to. It's not necessary. It just helps you to know that the new messages have come out. It's a very random channel. I kind of let the spirit guides tell me what they want to talk about. I bring you information if there's like astrological things happening. So let's just see. Spirit guides, angels, most high, what message do you have for our collective people that they need to know, be aware of, or consider for their highest good? Okay, so when I bring you messages, it's a message. So don't shoot the messenger. I give it to you as gently as possible, but I kind of put it in your face to help you understand so that you might make the change or see patterns or things that might be happening in your life. Your first card out is the Justice card. So there is something that's in the balance of fairness. It is upright, so I'm thinking there's a very good chance it is in your favor. Also, I'm hearing be fair. You know, play fair, be fair. I'm also seeing balance, that you're finding balance and equilibrium within your life, which will help. Things have been a little wonky and out of place. The next two cards that came out were the Queen of Wands and the Three of Stars, which is Pentacles in this deck. Queen of Wands is very fiery, passionate, very nurturing, very growing something. So, and then your Three of Stars, Three of Pentacles is coming together, collaborating to make something. So you've got your Justice card, which is fairness or balance, or maybe creating balance. And your other energy is this Queen of Wands, but it's like, I feel like it's nurturing a collective thing, something you're going to make happen. Clarify your Justice. What is this Justice? Justice was clarified with Seven of Moons, choices. Okay, so there is obviously something that's hanging in the balance that you have to choose. So maybe you are choosing on something. There could be something you have to decide, and maybe deciding on a fair level. Are you making a decision that could affect somebody? Are you making a decision fairly? Or something's being made or a choice for you? But I feel like the choice that needs to be made, you need to consider fairness and logic and how you feel, combined with the right and wrong of, you know, society and social norms. What's this Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups? Queen of Wands came out with the King of Stars. So, Mimi, get out of there. My puppy, she's doing, checking everything out. What's this Three of Stars? Three of Wands. Three of Wands. What do we have? Three of Wands. All right, and that is Page of Stars, so Page of Pentacles. So something is being collaborated because there is a imbalance in the security of where you're at. There are opportunities that could be coming in, because right now, I feel like there could be an imbalance. And I'm thinking of all the money, because this is a world reading. Remember, this is collective. So as a collective, our security and balance is really, maybe there's a choice that we need to make that's going to create balance within our life, because what's happening is, as that mother figure or that caring or concern, there's something that you are going to be considering or collaborating with something to find balance and security. So an offer is going to be given. So this is an example. This isn't your thing, but you might relate to it. So there could be that you're seeing that your bills are not equaling up to what you need to pay. You are figuring out and making a choice to find a balance within your life with your bills. So you may be considering doing something on the side. You may be saying, okay, I've been spending too much, or I've been putting my resources out, and I need to nurture that I can have this balance and create. So I'm going to check with the electric company to see if they can do a budget plan. And I'm going to not go and do those extra things. And then I'm going to have so-and-so come in and help me to figure out how to do my budget. Like, say, maybe you reach out to communication or something that will help you to budget your money, or you decide to take a little part-time job just to get yourself back on top of things. You may choose that maybe a job isn't an option. Okay, I need to remove something that is a choice to create balance within your life. And the company that's going to work with you, you could say, okay, I have been spending too much, or I need to get on a budget plan because this seems to be a continuing problem. So I feel like there's something you're going to be doing that you're going to choose to do that's going to create more balance, because I feel like with the King of Pentacles in reverse, and this is the world, our security of what we're feeling safe in is not secure. It's not that you're falling apart. It's that there's so many things and so many factors that are causing an imbalance. It could be the war is causing the gas to be more expensive. So you're paying more in gas, so you can't put it toward the electric bill. You may decide, hey, why don't we carpool, and why don't we come together with our resources? Why don't you move in with me, and we'll share the expenses, because I don't think this is going to change. And you are collaborating with somebody so everybody can feel secure. You may have to change the job that you work at to be so it's closer to home, so it doesn't cost as much. Or you may have to cut some of the extra things that you're doing for the time being so that you can find balance. So you get the idea. I feel like it's a balance. It's working with things and trying to, this is either a call to do it, consider it, or this is your situation. It's a confirmation that yes, you need to do this, because maybe collaborating with somebody or sharing the responsibility with somebody is going to help be a balance. Also, if you live on your own, this is what I'm hearing. If you live on your own, or you're doing everything on your own, that either you're going to, or you are considering sacrificing the quietness of your house to maybe bring people in. Maybe your family member, your cousin, your brother, you have a boyfriend that you're with, and you're both paying for two different places, and you say, hey, why don't we come together and split the expenses? Why don't we have my Uncle Mary, or my Uncle Joe and Aunt Mary come and live with us? Why don't we all come together and get through this crisis, or get through this time? And then once everybody gets on their feet, if it's not working forever, we can part our ways at that time. But it's a choice that we are coming together to collaborate. Or you want to start a business, you want to start something, you want to do something, and there's other people that like to do it, and you maybe have wanted to do it on your own, but it's just not going to work without other people collaborating with you. You may have to take a job and collaborate with someone to watch your child, things of that nature. So take it how it resonates for you with the things that are happening. We all live different lives. It is energy. It's you, or it's affecting someone directly with you. So either you're going to choose to live with somebody or do something with somebody, or someone's going to come in and join you to collaborate and do the things. So I hope this will help you guys, because there's a lot of people that may have to consider this. It's very expensive. Cost of living is through the roof. There's a lot of need for houses, and that market is not very conducive of buying a house and affording it. You could sell one and have a lot of money, but make sure if you're selling your house, you're going someplace else that can live within that means. Your first card out is control issues. Let it go. This might be part of, you are trying to control the outcome. You want a certain thing, but you're not accepting, and it's not defeat. I'm hearing it's not defeat. It's that you're being smart or wise with a choice that you're making, that there's something in your life. Now, this is for some people. This may not be everybody. There is something in your life that you're holding on to that you don't want to let go. You know what it is if this is for you, that you might have to let it go. You might have to collaborate and not do it on your own. You may have to leave the place that you've been living in because it's too expensive and go into a smaller place. Or if you're a senior citizen or an older person that's considering, you and your husband aren't together, or you are just a single person, your mate has passed, or something of that nature. This makes me feel like you want to live in that house that you grew up in, or that you raised your children in, and you're struggling to let go of something that you hold as yours, but it's time to release it. Whatever it might be, the job, the person, the responsibilities, and it's become too much. There is a time to let go of it, and to be smart, because what's going to happen, and this is what it is, when you release control of it, when you let it go, there's going to be a transition time, but I'm hearing it's going to bring you happiness in the long run. It's going to relieve burdens that have been on your shoulders, or you're going to free yourself from something. I don't know what it is. So guys, take it as it resonates. All right. Any other messages? Anything from here? All right. I think this one is done. Okay. So releasing control issues, or releasing control of how something's supposed to be, come out, or come to be. Do you have any messages toward our things that are coming out? Looks like there's a few. Take that one. Okay, so your first one was iceberg, submerged. So this is things that are hidden underneath the surface. So there's something that you're hiding, or that is right below the surface that you're not aware of, or that you're keeping submerged so people can't see it. So take this as it resonates. Be careful that what you see is not necessarily what's truly underneath everything. And then the other thing is, there could be something that you are keeping hidden that maybe you don't need to. Okay, I feel like something's being kept or hidden from you, or you are hiding something or keeping something hidden underneath something. And then you have the ebb and flow, which is, they put the weirdest shit in my head. I heard, stop getting your panties in a pinch. It's just the way that life goes sometimes. It's the ebb and flow. Sometimes life is wonderful, and sometimes life is not so wonderful. It's just a part of life. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. It's not going to stay like this. Life is a constant change. I'm still laughing because it's like, that's what I heard. Like, just get your panties out of a pinch. It's just life. It's not going to stay forever. It's not going to be like this forever. It's just the way it is right now. So, last card, communion. If you're struggling, you need to commune with whatever you go to, whatever name you give God, the higher power, the source. It's communing. It's connecting. Submerged, ebb and flow, and communion. It's almost like you may need to just kind of come inside, realize what's happening, and commune with the powers that be. Ask for help, ask for understanding, anything that would calm your soul, your nervous system, your body. Just know that it's not going to be like this forever. And whatever you're hiding doesn't need to stay hidden, or you need to release what's being underneath, or you need to communicate. This is another thing. You may need to communicate with the powers that be and ask them what's being hidden from you that you're not seeing, not realizing, not understanding, okay? And then this is going to create harmony, balance, back again to balance, and finding that balance within your life. Is there a question? Ooh, that was a little too quick. Is there a question that you need the collective to ask themselves that would be pertinent for what we're dealing with? Am I constantly showing up? So maybe you're just tired. Are you showing up? It says, some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is empty of progress. Okay. There may be a choice that you need to make that is not in your comfort zone. I just saw the communication that card of let it go. You are sacrificing your happiness, your contentment with this new thing, or that thrill, I should say. You're sacrificing the thrill of something, or something beautiful that's supposed to happen, because you've become very comfortable in the life that you think is going to make you happy. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to take chances that won't make you feel safe, secure, because the old energy is all about safety and security. It's about not taking those chances, having the job for 47 years, retiring, and then just doing the daily routine. And I feel what's happened. This says success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. There are some of you out there, this is not for everybody. There are some of you out there that are sacrificing your dream for comfortability. And that is your choice, but you're not going to find the full, complete happiness that you're desiring, that you can't seem to fill with contentment. And if you're just content and you're comfortable and you're not coming out of your comfort zone, you're not learning. You're not striving for more. You're not trying to be better. And this isn't to like put anybody down. I understand consistency. I am a Taurus. I like consistency, balance. I want to know where things are. And that's why this year has been one hell of a ride for me, okay? Because nothing has been consistent for me. Nothing's going the way it's supposed to. And I'm learning to let go, there's that thing, of trying to control everything. Sometimes there's times in your life when we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's coming in. We just have to go with the flow and trust that communion. We have to trust that things are going to unfold. And we have to continue to follow the things that, even when they're hard, if you feel deep down inside of you, I'm going to say this to my dreamers, my people that want something that they think is not in their grip. You need to continue to go for what you want, even if it's one baby step at a time. If you want to have a business, if you want to have a relationship, if you want to have a family, if you want to conquer your addiction, if you want to live in a certain space, or you want to become something, one step at a time, and asking the universe to open the doors to where you're supposed to be. And that if your dream burns inside of you, it's for you. You wouldn't dream about it. You wouldn't want it if it wasn't what your soul desire was. That's why it's a dream and it's a thing, because we are all called to something. And that can even be in the form of a dream, a thing that we want. And sometimes we have to be patient and work toward it and learn that it's still what we need. It's still that dream, but you might have to learn. You might have to go through some things. You might have to be prepared for it. You might have to let go of the outcome so that the divine can bring in exactly what's for you, what's going to unfold. So I think continuing to work towards your goal, knowing that it might take a little time, it might be uncomfortable, you're going to know when it's time to take the step. So maybe there's a choice in your life to start working toward the thing that lights you up, the thing that makes you happy, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, whatever it might be. You know what you want. And even if it doesn't seem possible, if you focus on it and you meditate on it and you manifest and you place it in front of you and you believe that you can have it, you're going to be closer to it, or some form of that dream that you're feeling. It could unfold totally different, but be exactly what you're wanting. Okay. So don't put limitations on what's you could have or what could be coming in. Don't try to control it. Don't try to make it what you think it's supposed to be, because you didn't create it. Well, you kind of created it, but there is people, guardians, the universe, God, divine, whatever you want to call it, source, that is orchestrating things to fall in place for what you're supposed to do while you're here on earth, helping humanity, helping yourself, helping in a way that you didn't even realize. So your next card is reflection. And that's what I said. Reflect on what you want. Where would you like to see yourself? Okay, maybe it might take 5 or 10 years, but where would you like to see yourself? What kind of life do you think you'd like to live? And not the pessimistic, oh, that's never going to happen. What do you want? Sit down in the afternoon one day or in the evening and imagine, picture yourself in a life or a situation that you want. And then find that, focus on it, allow it to be integrated into your life, knowing that you deserve it, that you want it, but you're giving it to the universe to bring it to you however they see that it's supposed to be. Because if you're dreaming about it and you're wanting it, it's in there. It's something you're supposed to be doing or being a part of. It says the ocean surface reflects what is above. Take a moment to reflect on what you are reflecting back into the world. Are you in an environment that reflects a positive vibe? So that's the thing, like things on the top, reflection is like, are you in the right place? Are you involving yourself in things that are going to grow you and bring you to a better place? Are you trying to put yourself in environments that will possibly lead to something better? You know, are you even trying? Maybe that's what it is showing up, that it's, I just heard that sometimes it's just too hard to do that you don't have the ambition, you don't have the drive that you want to, but when you get to that, you're like, you just don't have the energy. So maybe you need to be meditating on what you need to do or the steps that you need to take to get yourself into a motivated state of mind. Okay, so let's just get a couple little cards from the crystal deck. Any messages from this deck? Okay, so the one that came out was pause, think before you speak. So there is possibly something that's going to come up, or they want you to be aware of your words. This could be part of the message or just a separate message for someone that's watching. Be careful when you're speaking, because your words, you can't take them back. You can say I'm sorry, but you can't take them back. Or think before you go and do something. Your angel card is 483. Joe? My dog's being noisy and my husband's instigating it. So, inner acceptance. Receive self-love. The quickest way to find acceptance in your life is to first gift it to yourself. We need to love ourselves. Your angels notice that you need to work on positive self-talk and positive self-care. So this might be why you're not receiving what you really want, because you're picking away at yourself and you're self-doubting instead of like lifting of yourself, that you can do it. I can make it. I'm just feeling a little tired. We need to just get better. And you're like talking shit to yourself, literally. And that crap talk is going to bring crap in, and it's going to make it worse. So you have to try to change the way you talk to yourself. And just so you know, there's no perfect person. There's no perfect weight. There's no perfect how you're supposed to be. You need to be the best version that you want to be of you. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You have to love you. And especially if you're looking for love, you have to love you before anybody else can love you. So take care of yourself. Love yourself. Be gracious with yourself. Forgive yourself when you're not perfect. Girl, you're not perfect. Boy, you're not perfect. You are a living, breathing, human creature, being that has free will and has to learn. That's why you're here. You're here to learn. That means you're going to make mistakes. Stop being so hard on yourself. You must need to hear this message. Somebody's out there that needs to hear, stop beating yourself up and stop talking crap about yourself. All right. So sit in meditation right now with your hands on your heart chakra. Okay. And repeat this mantra a few times until it sinks in. I receive self-love. That means that when you love yourself, you receive it, and you don't say, oh, I probably shouldn't do that, or oh, I'm just being this or that, and oh, I need to just get up and start doing stuff. No, you need to love yourself. You need to care for yourself. You need to pamper yourself. Now, you don't need to not pay your bills to buy brand new fingernails or whatever, but if you can afford it, put them fingernails on if they make you feel beautiful. If you can afford it, go and get your hair done. Take some time to take a bath. Buy some pretty shampoos. Listen, you don't have to spend a fortune to smell pretty. At the dollar store, they have beautiful smelling things that will make you look pretty. And if you can't afford Victoria's Secrets, go to Walmart. Be a redneck, girl. Go buy some bras at Walmart. Go buy something for yourself. Make that batch of chocolate chip cookies, Be careful with your spending, but there is enough for you to pamper yourself a little bit or do something. Okay, so, and sometimes it's just loving yourself. Okay, doing something, taking a shower. When you feel depressed and you feel yucky and you don't feel very good, I'm telling you, you don't have to go nowhere. Get into your shower, wash yourself. We've talked about it. Find something that smells good. Wash yourself. Keep yourself clean. Let that hot water run over your body. And the other thing is, go out for a walk. Go let the breeze get on you. Talk to nature. Yell at the world. I don't care. If you're out there and that makes you feel better, take care of what you need to release, what you need to fill. Pay attention to you. Okay, so maybe this is a message for somebody. We're going to get one last card to finish this with. What is the finishing message for my beautiful peeps that follow this channel or that happen to come across it? All right, so here's your card that came out, and it says, oh, I can't make this stuff up. All right, you are worthy of love, joy, and happiness. That's what this channel is about. Living your most authentic, true, beautiful life, because that's where you're going to find happiness and joy. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. You have to live what makes you happy. Don't give your power away. Be ready to receive and believe you deserve it. That's literally what we just spoke about. So this message is about you taking care of yourself, making a decision to find balance in your life, to put happiness, joy, and well-being back into your life. If you do need any help or you want any information on crystals or food or diets, things, please reach out, leave a comment. We can DM, we can talk, we can figure out a plan of action to help you to get where you need to be, some stepping stones or some insight that might give you direction. We can do a reading too if that helps you. So guys, I hope this will help you think about yourself as important and necessity, loving yourself, caring for yourself, making some choices that might cause more equilibrium and balance and fairness within your life. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.